on canvas from 1996. Okay, there's a toilet and a church without a cross. Okay, and we got some fertilization going on. Okay, with some kind of routing and organic mechanisms. And we got growth inside a potted plant. Okay, and it's got polka dots because we like that. And it's got some kind of filtration and water supply. And there's a little pump down there too. And okay, that's my signature right there. Okay, so then there's a snake coming from the church with the toilet, right? Okay, now there's a gun coming from the energy. It seems to be dark and evil, okay? At the hands of time, golden time, from a golden clock, okay, that is binding, okay, the hand of life. But there's growth, okay, and that growth is going out the window, okay, and there's a wrench in a tree, okay, and then the growth is like greed, though, okay, and then there's an androgynous figure, technically, because it's got a bag over the head. I wasn't sure if I wanted to make a male or female for this, okay, and they're kind of half there and half not, okay, deformed. Okay, and there's an extra little washer on there, okay, and then the time is standing still, and they're binded, okay, because they're tied, so the wrench would be for that nut right there to come off, to get free, but there's also a rope around the neck, and it is a barbed wire as well, around the bag, over the head, in a nice ochre, I don't know, brownish, sepia colored background, and there's a window there, and that's one of my paintings. I don't know, I had a description written down because I showed it a couple times, but that got lost in the mix, and I'm happy that these didn't get thrown away, because while I had to go to jail and fight for my freedom, the storage company, Arnoff Storage, they held on to my stuff because the guy liked me and he knew I was an artist, and it was tragic to see so many things get tossed, so they saved it, and they offered me like a rock bottom price to get the stuff out, which was like 10% of what the bill was, and it was over $1,000 at that point, because I had a whole box. All this stuff that I have was in storage, and I had to stop eating meat to get my mind right. And what's going to solve everything is leaving Florida for good, because as an artist, it's not a good place to make it. You have to be part of a group, and you have to be biased, and you have to like to party, okay? Or you have to like to appeal to one person or group of people and hope that you always meet their requirements for them to want to fund you or commission you or give you work, because Florida is not that kind of place. And I'm talking about South Florida. I'm not saying all Florida is bad, but there's a lot of bad things about Florida, and it has to do with the government and the political system and the whole law enforcement menagerie of perspectives that come and oppress people. And basically they tried to get me, but that's not the point of this. Sorry for rambling. But it's kind of like transgender, maybe. I guess it can be construed or augmented to fit their narrative. You know, if this was about transgender, let's see. If I was to convert this to a transgender painting, I would say the church, backed by growing a growth of toilet-minded ethics, okay, is attacking people. But then I don't know how that would translate, really. I mean, but the fact that it's got a wrench and that there, I mean, I don't know. Maybe someone else could invent a description, because maybe it does fit this circumstance and time that we're in now. Either way, this painting is probably from 1998, I would say. Maybe earlier. I would say anywhere from like 1995 to 1998. And I don't have that kind of detail anymore. I hope to get back there because I had to work for a living and I had to choose something that came easy and that I liked. So I started painting signs and murals. And then you really want to paint quick because people want something and it's by the hour. And it's really almost not worth putting your heart into it. Although the compositions and designs were from my heart, my paintings now are extremely quick. And in a way, it's devastating because I feel that the stresses of life and the requirements to survive have changed the context of my reality, and that's just the way it is. So, you know, we could peel over here and we could see that one.